Okay.
Okay, this is about an hour and 10 minutes later, and you can look at the dough and see that it has doubled in volume. And the next step is the direction is to punch the dough down. And you don't have to get brutal, but you just take your fist and punch it down like this. Can you see the hole, Mary?
Mm-hmm.
And then you bring the edges together. And you pour it out onto your floured board. And just kind of roll it around a little bit. Then, again, using your bench scraper, cut it in half. And one side we're going to make into a loaf, and the other we're going to make into rolls. You can make 2 loaves if that's what you want.
Robbie's favorite rolls. That's what we're making.
When you're doing, now this dough here is very firm. Some are not as firm. So you just kind of pound it down, and you try to get the bubbles out of it. Just pound it down, spread it out, about the size of the pan, a little bit further. And I sprayed that with, cooking spray. Okay. Now to form the loaf, you just bring one end into the center, smash it down, bring the other end in, smash it down, and then
Why do you do that, Mom?
pardon me?
Why do you do the bringing it together and the folding it?
Because it helps.
Gives it a thickness?
The seed, to
Oh, okay.
now, I'm going to put this in the pan, and again, this is going to rise again, they say for another half an hour. But right now, we're just going to put it there. And then we're going to make this into rolls. Now, I am not expert at this part because I've just been doing it recently. So I don't really know what I'm doing when it makes rolls, but they come out all right. As far as shaping them, it's kind of a hit and miss proposition. But that's what it's all about. If you don't like what you do this time, next time do it differently. Your bench scraper, cut. Now sometimes you would just take this and roll it if you wanted a roll, but I want longer ones. So I've taken it, so and roll it. Put it on there. You don't have a silicone pad, you can just grease the pan. This one was small, kind of a small end. This would be for like sandwich rolls.
These are Robbie's newest favorite. The honey in them makes them naturally sweet.
That's got a pretty sizable. That's what I'm saying. I'm not really great at estimating the sizes. Some are small, some are big, but they all go down. I've never tried rolling one, but this gives kind of a better size for a sandwich.
Danny's enjoying the cooking lessons too, huh?
Yeah.
You learning a lot, Dan?
Not as easy as it looks.
They,
It is actually.
they like the eating part.
Yeah, but well, that's good. You have to have an audience. You have no point in making it if you're not going to have somebody to eat it. take any shape you want, actually. But there. Now, the recipe then calls for basting it with melted butter. I'm going to do, then you have to preheat, then this has to proof again for another half an hour. So we're going to put it back where it
Proof or rise?
rise, excuse me, double it again in volume. So you can take a look at what the size is now, and then we'll come back in a half an hour. Or, you know, they say half an hour, sometimes another little bit of time, a little longer isn't going to hurt. So, I have a brush here, brush it with butter. Forgot to put butter in the oven. Oh well, you don't have to. Okay, now we just butter them all, a little bit on the top. This recipe is the only one I've ever done this with, so.
Between the honey and the butter, now I understand why they're so good.
Loaf as well. Now when you come to the, when the loaf is cooked, you let it cook, you let it cool for a good long time until it's well cooled, and then to slice it, use a serrated knife for slicing bread, any bread. And then I have a slicing machine, but not everybody does. I've had this for many, many years. So I'm going to put these up on the shelves again. And come back in another half hour to 45 minutes, depending if they're doubled in size. Okay? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can see how they've changed. You've gotten bigger. Now we're heading for the oven, and it's preheated 375-degree oven with a little cake pan at the bottom filled with water. The reason they do that is it creates steam. So we're going to do that. And it's already in there. We put it in when the oven was cold, of course. And now we're going to do this. Now the loaf pan should take 25 to 30 minutes, but the rolls should only be about 10 minutes, well, maybe 15. So I'll keep an eye on them. I'll set a timer, and then when we come back, you can please see the finished product. Okay, the rolls are ready. Took them out of the oven, and now I'm going to brush them with butter, as I did earlier. And the bread is almost done. The loaf is almost done. And then we're shifting gears, going into deep frying. The rolls are ready, and you can see how they've increased in size. And I just buttered them, and we'll let them cool now. And of course, bread is never better than when it's right out of the oven, but we can't always do that. So these freeze very well. We'll put them in the freezer, and then when you want one, you just take it out and defrost it for about 30 seconds, and you're all set to go. So we'll do the same with the loaf as soon as it's cooked. I'll just paste it a little bit with butter, and that should about do it. So, and if anybody wants this recipe, I have it online. I can mail it to you, email it to you, so just let me know.
We'll put it in Grandma's cookbook.
Right. Okay.
Very good.
On the bottom, not the top.
Huh, I didn't know. I always tap the top.
Mom just took this one out of the oven, tapped it. Sounds hollow.
Now you can see how it's increased in size when we put it in.
It's beautiful.
That's your friendly yeast at work. Okay, now let this cool for quite a while, because it'll be very difficult to cut otherwise. It's very soft. And I told you earlier, use a serrated knife when you're cutting this bread. Very good. Are you ready?
Yay!
End of bread? Okay.
La voila. Enjoy.